the show that's red hot right now. Prime Video's hit series Harlem, now in its second season. The show follows 4 girlfriends who met in college and are now balancing love, life, and their careers while living in Harlem. Actress Grace Byers plays Quinn Joseph, who this season is juggling, figuring out her sexual identity while navigating her relationship, as well as her, powerful mom and navigating it, who's played by Jasmine Guy. Take a look.
Oh, but please, come on, because with me, you're gonna have so much fun. And also, don't you have your big, cute anniversary party down there anyway?
Which I should cancel. Why promote a business I'm about to lose half of? Sorry, no.
Ty, I don't want to get into it, and please do not ask any questions, or please do not tell Camille, but I have had a very hard few days. I just need a friend and a really fun day.
And not only is Grace celebrating season 2 of Harlem, she and her husband, fellow actor Trey Byers, are expecting their first baby. Please welcome to the Tampa actress and New York Times bestselling author, Grace Byers. Oh, let's help you. Hey, you okay? You got it? How are you? Oh my gosh!
I know!
Beautiful!
Thank you!
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm getting tired, but I'm feeling good.
You just wait, as they tell us.
I know.
I didn't realize, so you taped the entire second season and you didn't know you were pregnant? Is that what happened?
So we found out we were pregnant as soon as we wrapped.
As soon as you wrapped season 2?
Yes, as soon as I wrapped season 2, I found out I was pregnant. So, which meant that, of course, half of it, I was pregnant and didn't know.
You didn't feel anything? I'm always fascinated. There's a show on one of the networks, is like, I didn't know I was pregnant shows. It's
Right,
like,
right.
What is that?
You know, what's interesting is that the same things in the beginning of pregnancy kind of mirror that with your cycle.
Yeah.
So I thought it was my cycle. You know what I mean? And so it's like, but then when we wrapped, I was like, oh no, that's not my cycle. It's a baby.
It's a baby. We know that you and Trey met on the set of Empire, but I saw this video. He surprised you with a romantic baby moon getaway.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. So
how did he surprise you? Because you're sharp. I don't know. I don't think people put much past you.
What was funny was that I kept saying, because he was doing his Broadway debut in the Piano Lesson Revival.
Which was brilliant.
Yes, it was wonderful. And I was shooting Harlem, and so we were talking about it, and I kept saying, oh, it'd be so great if we went on a baby moon, but I don't know if we'll have the time because of our schedule. Well, Christmas, he surprised me with this, like, full itinerary. He's like, we're going to Big Sur. So we went to Big Sur, and so we could drive instead of flying, and then we could take breaks and all of that, and it was wonderful. It was beautiful, yeah.
The last time I spoke with you, we talked about your book and your upbringing. Both of your parents, as you've revealed, deaf.
Yes.
And you were raised in this home, though, of a great urgency in life and appreciation, because we're talking about how to live an urgent life, a life of intention.
Yes.
And having parents who face this challenge in their lives help you understand that you have a purpose and you have an intention.
That's right, absolutely. And I think, when you have that kind of upbringing, you don't, like, you've always seen it modeled, but as you become an adult yourself, and especially as you're becoming a parent, you get so much more centralized in on how do I perpetuate that beauty, but also how do I train my child up in the way that they should go, right? But still with the morals and the values that we'd love for our children to have.
You are the most focused first-time parent I've ever met in my life. I mean, to have that clarity as a first-time parent is tremendous.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, I was falling asleep with 60 books and didn't retain any of that. How did you, when you look back at them, because I look at, my mom was a 19-year-old single mom, and I think all the time, like, how did she do that? When I'm now with my son, when you look at your parents and knowing the difficulty of living in the world where you can't hear.
Right.
But then raising this brilliant New York Times best-selling, celebrated actress. Do you ever look back and say, gosh, how they did it?
Yeah, truly just by the grace of God. I mean, there's really no other way. I mean, I think there's just human limitations, and then after that, you just have to depend on that spiritual foundation, which my mom absolutely did.
It's funny, Trey gave an interview recently, and he was talking about how your beautiful marriage functions and how it works. I think it was People magazine in October. He said that she could be critical about some things, and rightfully so. I wouldn't want her to lie to me. He said, she is always giving me notes, and basically he said, you run the house. You're the boss.
You know what?
You're the boss.
I'm actually glad you brought that up because because that was totally misconstrued.
Really?
Yes, absolutely. Because we're not.
So
critical.
He was misquoted, or he didn't say.
No, I think it was the twist of it, and this just goes to show that whatever you read, please be careful.
That's
you
why
know what I'm saying.
That's why I actually have the quotes of what people say.
The whole notes thing, it's really let me say it like this, right? We're two artists.
Yeah.
So imagine if we were painters, and he had this beautiful painting where he had all these oranges that he was using. The notes that we give each other are literally like, ooh, you use that like medium orange. I wonder if you use like a burnt orange, what that would look like. That is how we talk to each other in
But
an
isn't that what you're
artistry
supposed
way.
to be? Like, even if you're not an artist. I mean, my dad was in the Army. My mom was an educator. They helped each other. My dad, when he took his last breath, he said, I wouldn't be the man I am if I didn't have your mom being honest and telling you. So
iron sharpens iron, but I
one
think,
of my favorite sayings.
Yes, but I think there's a difference between being critical.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And
because I want that feedback. I mean, I don't want my
Right.
mother telling me she didn't like my lipstick today, but I want. She doesn't do that. But I like that kind of feedback, especially when you're trying to pick a partner. We talk a lot about relationships.
Right.
And who wants to be with someone who's just saying, yes, 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 you're right, you're right, you're right.
Correct. It's constructive. It's a constructive eye, and we love to give each other that, you know what I mean? Especially as artists. And he has made me such a better artist. I say all the time, he's my husband, but he's really my favorite acting partner. Really he is. And favorite partner in life, but just acting partner, I'm always like, okay, tell me the truth. And so we do that to each other. And so that's really what that was.
I love that. Look at that, such a beautiful, when we come back. What's next though for Quinn? We gotta get the scoop on Harlem season 2 after the break.
Oh, there's my baby girl.
Happy birthday!
Oh, you're beautiful as always.
Dad.
Everything okay?
Yes, everything is good.
Then why is your mom driving me?
Oh my God, Dad.
Winnie.
Mommy.
Oh, have you done something new to your hair?
Oh, no.
Well, I suggest you start.
And a hearty good day to you too, Mom.
Welcome back. That was Grace Byers, one of the stars of the hit series Harlem. Quinn is going through it.
She's going through it, honey.
I mean, but it's such a beautiful journey to watch this character, especially from the mental health capacity of it. When you read her direction this season, what did you think?
I really loved it because one of the things that I love about just Harlem and Tracy and Scott and the whole team is that they really try to tackle topics that we might not always talk about, especially in the Black community. And so I really, really love that. And then for Quinn specifically, we see her in season 1 navigating her self-discovery / identity journey, and it only goes deeper in season 2. So I love that.
I love it. Well, we're live. We have someone in the audience who bought in a copy of the book that you wrote, I'm Enough. And you agreed to sign it for her.
I'm gonna sign it.
All right, go ahead and sign it.
Yes.
Now, because your show is Harlem and it's a hit, we wanted to surprise you with a little gift of Harlem goodies. So, okay.
So cute.
So here we go. A couple of things here. We got your big little apple. It's a rattle.
That's cute.
If you don't know how to take the train to New York, you're not getting anywhere.
Oh, that's adorable.
Harlem's most iconic location, because your hands are full. The Apollo, future legend. And a beautiful book dedicated to Harlem. So, Grace, thank you. Good luck with the baby and everything. Congratulations. Harlem is Streaming now on Prime Video.